Welcome to A Vibe Above, your space for deep healing, vibrant energy, and powerful transformation. Here, we explore holistic wellness, sound healing, mindset shifts, and the path to your future self. Every episode is designed to help you tap into the wisdom of your body, elevate your energy, and expand into the version of you that feels fully aligned. Through ancient practices, modern insights, and grounded guidance, you'll uncover the tools that create lasting change, inside and out. You're here to rise, to heal, and to step boldly into the life that's waiting for you. So let's dive in. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to A Vibe Above for our last episode of 2025. I'm your host, Dawn Ranieri, and I'm so excited that you're here with me today. So take a deep breath with me before we begin. A slow inhale and an easy exhale. There is something really special about this moment in time. And this episode is airing just before Christmas, just after the winter solstice, and right at the edge of a brand new year. And this just isn't any new year. We're standing at the close of a 9-year cycle and on the threshold of 2026, which is a universal year one. A year of new beginnings, new identity, new direction, and new energy. So if you've been feeling reflective, emotional, tired, hopeful, or even quietly ready for something more, you're not imagining it. This episode is a pause at that doorway, a moment to look back with compassion and step forward with intention. Before we talk about beginnings, we have to honor what's ending. The last 9 years have shaped you in ways you probably don't even fully see yet. They've stretched you, stripped things away, and they asked you to grow in places you didn't expect. Many people reach the end of a 9-year cycle feeling exhausted, confused, or emotionally raw. And it's not because there's something wrong, but because a chapter is completing. You may have released identities, outgrown relationships, changed how you see yourself, your body, your work, and even your worth. You may not be who you were 9 years ago, and that's the point. If this year feels heavy at times, if you felt like you were shedding layers you didn't even know how to name, that wasn't failure. That was completion. So take a moment and ask yourself gently, what version of me is no longer coming forward? What patterns have run their course? What did this cycle teach me about who I truly am? And you don't need these answers right now. Just the awareness. Because awareness is how we cross thresholds consciously. A universal year one doesn't ask you to rush. It asks you to arrive clean. New beginnings don't land well in crowded energy fields. If we don't release what's complete, we recreate it. So this part is about energetic honesty. Ask yourself, what am I still carrying out of habit, not alignment? Where am I shrinking because it feels familiar? What am I ready to stop repeating? This isn't about judging the past, but it's about closing loops with respect. You might imagine gently setting down those old expectations, old timelines, old pressure, old self-doubt, and old versions of who I thought I had to be. You're not erasing your past. You're composting it and turning it into wisdom. Because a 1 year doesn't begin with force. It begins with clarity. Now let's talk about what's opening. A universal year 1 is the energy of I choose, I begin, I lead, I trust myself. It's not about doing everything at once, but it's about stepping forward as yourself, not as a reaction to the past. This is a year where identity matters more than outcome, where alignment matters more than speed, where intuition becomes your compass again. So instead of asking, what do I want to accomplish next year? Try asking, who am I ready to be? Here's some questions for you. Who are you when you feel grounded? Who are you when you trust your inner voice? Who are you when you stop apologizing for your needs? Who are you becoming when you choose health, mentally, emotionally, and energetically? This is where your future self steps closer, not as a fantasy or a dream, but as a felt presence. They don't rush you. They don't pressure you. They simply invite you forward. If you can close your eyes, place one hand on your heart and one on your belly, and inhale slowly through your nose and exhale gently through your nose. Imagine a soft light glowing in the center of your chest. This is your inner light. Steady, calm, and alive. With each breath, it grows a little brighter. Not harsh or overwhelming, just present. This light represents clarity, truth, and readiness. Now imagine the year ahead, not as a list of goals, but as an open field. With that fresh soil, clear space, and unlimited possibility. Let your light step into that space and silently repeat, I honor what I've completed. I release what no longer fits. I welcome new beginnings with trust. I step into this new cycle aligned and ready. Take one more deep breath. And then let everything settle. As we close this year together, I want you to know this. You are not behind, you're not broken, and you're not late. You are exactly where you need to be to begin again. Consciously, gently, and in alignment. This next year isn't asking you to become someone else. It's inviting you to come home to yourself more fully than ever before. Thank you for walking this year with me, for listening, reflecting, for doing the inner work that truly changes lives. I'll be here with you as this new cycle unfolds. If you need anything, please reach out. And until then, take care of your energy, trust your timing, and remember, new beginnings don't start on January 1st. They start the moment you decide to step into your light. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Cycle. And as always, keep rising above. Many blessings.